Home is a place.
No, home is a feeling.
Home is my motherland.
It's more where you feel alive and inspired.
Well, I think we're talking about the same thing, aren't we? Home is where our story begins.
What's your story?
Homesick at Home every Friday from 9 to 10 p.m.
on Radio Van 103.1 with Ina MK
and Rina D.
Shot City. I'm coming home again.
Hello, good evening, dear listeners of Radio Van. Here we are here in our studio tonight. And this is Homesick at Home, our Friday night English-speaking show with my lovely, beautiful, amazing Rina D.
Good evening. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Rina. How are you doing?
Yeah. You know.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. And now we need to mention that we have a special guest in our studio. And the name of this beautiful lady is Alexandra Galitskaya, right?
Ayo.
Ayo.
Welcome.
Yes.
A Russian woman who speaks Armenian. On an English-speaking show. This is very unique.
Good, but I'm work.
Now we're gonna practice. Don't worry.
Armenian.
No,
give me just half a year, and
only English. So
okay.
For those of you guys who don't have a frequency, you can go online and watch us right now on www.radiovan.fm or our official Facebook page, which is Radio Van FM 103.1. So, let's start from the very beginning. Why are you here? Where are you from? Where were you born? Go.
Why am I here? Okay, it's one of the most difficult questions, but okay.
Let's start
at
from
the beginning. Yes,
the place
I was born in
where you
Moscow
were born.
in 1986, and exactly in the center of Moscow. So I'm really true from Moscow, you know.
A true Moscow girl,
yeah,
city girl.
True city girl, true Moscow girl. So exactly not far from center, Taganskaya, yes. So I've been studying there for a long time. Then I've moved to London for some period. Then I've been studying in many different places, and now I'm here.
We'll get there later.
Yeah, I know. But, you know.
And so the
Some
story
steps of the big way.
Sure.
You know.
So the story of coming to Armenia. Why?
What do you know about Narine Avgaryan? You know this author?
Yes, of course.
So
Manyunya.
for sure, you know the story Manyunya, and my love story starts from this book.
Maybe you can introduce it in a couple of words because our English-speaking listeners don't know about it.
Funny, not only for children, story of children and parents story about one small Armenian girl from Berd, which is not far from. It's the area where Berd, location of the Berd. It's where is it? Tavush.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Tavush. Tavush region. So with the small city and nice, funny stories which happens with Manyunya, and nice stories about Armenian traditions, kitchen, and so.
So you read this book and you fell in love
I've
with
read this book, to be honest, about 100 times, maybe
Wow.
more. And after this, I read everything written by Narine Avgaryan. And then I decided to visit Armenia, Tavush region.
So it was just for tourism for
Yes,
the first
it was
time.
absolutely purpose to tourism, and I've been going to go to Apaga, and I visited Apaga Resort. You know this place for sure. And the first my visit was really awful because I was pregnant, and I have all feelings of the pregnancy, so I can't even imagine to eat or to smell all variety of meals on the table. So I have an
So
awful headache.
did you like Armenian food by then?
At the beginning, no. No. And I was so tired, but something exactly in the mountains, something happens. Really, something. I feel some
magnet
Energy.
some energy. Let's call it energy. Yeah. And then I came back here after 1 year. So
you
last
already had
May.
the baby with you.
Yes, with my small daughter, Manyunya. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, my daughter is Manyunya.
that's great. Okay.
Masha Manyunya. And we've been visiting Bert and met their parents of Narina Abgaryan, and we visited her home, and so it was very nice and very cute.
Have you met Narine?
No, not yet.
But you're
We're trying to organize this meeting, but it's quite tricky because of time.
the busy schedules.
Yeah.
It's really very busy and very difficult to combine these things. But for sure we will do it.
So how were you introduced to this author? I mean, how did you come across her writings? And
One friend of mine as far as I remember, in Egypt. In Egypt, we stayed there, and I was sick. I had really high temperature, and she recommended me to read this nice story.
Was
And
she?
She was Armenian.
Russian?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
She was Armenian, and so. That's
So do you want to say hello to her now?
Anya Davidian. Hi.
Hey, Anya,
She
thanks
hadn't been here for a long time.
thanks for sending Sasha.
Yes, yes, it was the first step. And then last May, we decided to spend here about 1 month and to know more about culture, about traditions, and about everything. And it was the period when my love story with Armenia starts.
so
Nice.
you had a lot of information about Armenia before visiting.
Not lots of.
Through
lots of.
the book.
Oh,
you
in
had,
book.
yes.
Only in books. Only this information. So, as far as I have a little bit historical education. So I'm teacher in the beginning. My first graduate is teacher of history. So that's why I know a little bit about everything and about Armenia too, but not too much.
So how long has it been that you are here?
8 months.
8 months. And through the information that you had from the book,
And the reality.
yes, were there any misconceptions, anything that was different than you thought it would be? Some things that were exactly the same as you pictured it. Can you talk about that a bit?
We can, of course, talk about it after our break. This is Homesick at Home. Our guest is Sasha Galitskaya. Stay tuned. We're gonna discover Armenia through her eyes soon.
Աղջիրենա, ոնց ես?
Ina, I thought this was an English-speaking show.
Բայ խայտարակ եղա, are we on air?
Yes, every Friday night.
Homesick at home.
We are back in our studio, chatting between the advertisements and during the breaks. But we're back, and we haven't forgotten the subject that we keep asking. Rina, I think you asked about the...
Yes, about all the preconceptions, and then if you after you came, you figured out that you had some misconceptions about Armenia.
Okay. Misconceptions. According to my professional area, one of the most important misconceptions is about organic food.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sure that all food and all fruits in Armenia are really organic. But right now I know that it's exactly. So situation is a little bit different.
Ruining the legends right now on air. Radio
So
One.
sorry. So sorry.
Keep going, of course.
So hot bread is more tasty. Even I just can imagine. Nature, incredible, really incredible, and all these characters and mindset and absolutely true. Okay, misunderstand. I think, I have no any special ideas when I decided to come here. So I'm going to go there because it's nothing. It was not.
You wanted to discover
Yeah,
everything.
I wanted to discover Armenia by myself, and in books it was more about traditions, and absolutely they are the same. But my way right now open for me great variety of opportunities in Armenia, great variety of characters of Armenian people, and.
So I have a question. How would you describe Armenian people in few words?
Armenian people, crystal. I've been talking
Nice.
about this. I've been talking about this maybe 1 week ago. Someone, I don't remember what's called. But it's like glass. You have no opportunity to hide anything inside. Armenian people are really
Transparent.
See through.
Yes,
Transparent.
for sure.
That is very
Marina,
interesting.
I see your.
Oh, you just started to see that after she said so.
I see your liver over there in your lungs.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Because everybody know each other, know the story of each other,
Yeah,
talking
that's true.
lots about each other's life, careers, some thoughts and everything. So you have no opportunity to stay close. You have to be open. If you're going to stay here, if you're going to live here, you have to be absolutely crystal, absolutely.
But is it a good thing?
Okay, it is as it is.
We're not talking
You're
about
not
that.
asking me, about good things or bad things.
So this is very different from the other places you've visited, or even Moscow. I mean,
Absolutely different area, absolutely different place. So I feel myself like at home, but I'm not at home. Different.
So this show is about you,
Yeah.
Homesick at
Yes,
Home.
yes. I know that many of Armenian people know Russian not bad, so I feel myself comfortable in taxi or in the shop. But to be honest, I want to study Armenian and I want to communicate with Armenian people
in Armenia.
in Armenian language, because it's you have some special expressions, some special eye movement. I feel it, but I can't catch it.
Some
It's quite
yummy.
tricky for me.
Well,
Yes.
each language has that. And so, what words do you know in Armenian?
Բարև ձեզ, շնորհակալություն, փողջկա.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the most
so,
important
the
part.
most popular in my friends, in my friends circle is apatekvek ach.
Taxi?
Yes, for taxi. Apatekvek ach. I've been studying Armenian in Matanadaran, and my teacher, she's so she's so straight, and she gives me traditional Armenian language.
Oh, that's
And
that's
when I
hard.
ask her to explain me how I have to communicate with taxi, in taxi, she told me, okay, you have to say, Pushkini vatsun, apatekvek ach, mi poker spase, vorkanem včarelu. After this, all my Armenian friends start laughing because
And
okay, it's
because
quite
the taxi driver
Yeah.
just goes like,
sometimes it was really the same. What? Sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. So you were talking about your studies.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you've studied, what you've majored in?
I'm not finish it yet. And I'm going to study more, but for now, my first step was historical faculty of University of Moscow Teachers University, as far if it's correct translation. So I'm a teacher of history.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm the second one, Diplomatical Academy of Russia. So I'm a specialist. The beginner. I'm beginner of a specialist in international relationship. So it's connected with history, but to be honest, all my life is more connected, not with my study area. It's more connected with public relations, government relations, marketing, and then I've been this area. I've been studying in the United States, a little bit in Great Britain, a little bit in Barcelona, in Spain, a little bit in France. So I've been studying a lot of these things, like short courses. I graduated with this. And now I'm studying Armenian.
In Armenia, what are you studying? Are you studying anything
No,
here?
only language. Right now, only language. But I'm going to, maybe one day I'm going to start MBA program because I think that I need it. I feel that I need it. And I'm not sure that I'm going to... Okay, I'm not sure where I'm going to do it, but I'm going to.
Can you tell us a little bit about Green Team?
Green Team. Okay. So, one of the big period of my life, I've been working in road safety programs in Russia. Road safety of the whole country. So I've been visiting lots of areas of Russia during this period of time. Then and it was really very interesting. One of the most interesting things that I have ever done. But I was absolutely burned out after this. So one day I just found myself that I'm totally burned out, that I'm totally exhausted because of this, and I'm start my downshift period. So I decide to finish this period with road safety. Now I'm still very interested in it, and I'm very interested in it in Armenia too, and I have many friends who are really good in road safety programs. It's part of my soul still. But I start my downshift period, and I go to Dahab, to Egypt, for a long time, more than half a year.
So you work there?
No, it's not for work. It's only for the downshift.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only for sitting and relaxing, and
So how long was it?
more than half year.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I like a vacation like that.
yeah, it was a long to be honest, more than this half year was vacation, because there I understand that we have this huge problem with the top management and middle management who are really burned out, and in Russia we had no this type of programs. Right now we have this description, it's high performance skills, which includes embodiment practicing, good food, healthy food, sleep skills, and so healthy lifestyle. Everything.
Sleeping skills?
Yes, sleeping
Wow.
skills.
I think this is what we need, girl.
Can we speak a little bit more
We
about
need
this?
this, you know.
But if you have no opportunity to organize your sleeping good, you will have no opportunity to organize your, creativity good during your
sleep
process.
routine.
Yes, and it's huge problem. So I've started to research these programs all over the world, and 7 years ago, the first company of healthy lifestyle and high performance skills in Russia was Green Team, and right now, so it's the first company of the health lifestyle in Armenia.
Great.
So healthy lifestyle.
So what's the successes that you've achieved in Armenia so far through this program?
We have to say that you are the founder and director of Green Team. Yes.
I'm founder and director, and moreover, I'm work with some huge companies here and develop some healthy foods programs and some different healthy lifestyle programs. Not connected with Green Team, but as Green Team, we made some special programs for IT or banking area. So it's quite interesting, you know.
Yes, sounds interesting. So how can people know more about Green Team?
So to be honest, it's more corporate type of business. So we are not open for everybody, yes, for the individuals. But we trying to organize some special forums or events which
include the public,
which include the problem of healthy lifestyle, so like fests or something organic foods, maybe some different programs with Ministry of Health.
A lot of people would be interested in this if you had it as publicly, like events and...
For sure I will, but right now I have to make a huge research because mentality is a little bit different. And when I'm talking about healthy lifestyle in Russia, I know the background of people. Here, it's a little bit more complicated. It's a little bit more tricky because I have to know more about traditional things of feeding children, for example. The beginning of the beginnings, you know. I have to know all these things.
The mentality from the very
and then
beginning.
I have to find the special words which will, you know, make
psychology,
yes, psychology. We work right now. I work with really a wonderful and extraordinary dietologist. Lydia Evazyan. She's really the best one, I think, and she works in my team, and I'm happy that she is there. And together we're trying to find these words about healthy food, for example.
And how easy was this to... I mean, the concept was new for Armenia.
Absolutely.
Even though you're saying that you're only now in the corporate field. But how difficult was this to sell this concept to companies, corporations?
Okay. It's still very difficult because I have to show that profit of the company will rise up because of these programs.
The benefit behind it.
Yeah, the benefits. And so when each person in company become really high performed, all company become high performed. So, and it's very important. And I have to explain this. Sometimes I'm successful in it, but not every time. Many companies are everybody.
So can we say that good teamwork starts from each individual working on themselves?
For sure.
Each person can make a difference, and then all of them together can make a difference.
Each person can make difference, not only for the company, for the country, for sure. It's about the culture of, you know, of knowing yourself, your body, your, you know.
And you know, it's a bit difficult, of course, in Armenia, because I realized I was just thinking, you know, most of the people here they love to give advice, and they also think that they know everything, and they don't need an advice, and they don't have things to learn. Well, unfortunately,
and it's
about the mentality. Yeah.
Also, it's about a safety zone that people have created, and it's quite difficult to leave that because they've lived this way. Their parents have lived this way. This is a new concept trying to tell them.
But we still have this cancer rate, you know.
So, how is it difficult for you as a foreigner? Do you think it's for you?
I think that I'm successful because I'm a foreigner. You know, if I wish I could, but, you know.
I understand your point, yes.
I'm a foreigner, and high performance skills are really extraordinary popular, very popular program in United States, very popular. So in Europe, and each company know the experience of other countries, and they want to have something same, something
In common,
similar.
yes.
IT area for sure. They're really interested in it, and I'm trying to go, like my Arabic friends, shwaya shwaya, they say this, slowly, yeah, shwaya shwaya, and I think we will be successful in this story, but maybe it takes time. Maybe it will take more time even than in Russia.
Yeah, step by
But
step,
I'm going
you'll
to
get
stay
there.
here for a long time, so I'm not hurry.
Sasha, do you have a passion in life?
Passion.
And
Okay.
what is it?
Passions.
Okay, some
What are
yoga,
they? Hmm.
horse riding, good wine, mountains, free diving.
Wow.
Wow, imagine combining all of those together in one place.
I'm drunk on the horse
That
free
would be-
dive, yeah.
At the same
Heaven,
time,
right?
doing yoga.
And the horse doing yoga.
The horse doing om.
Yes.
So, Alexandra, you've brought something new to Armenia. This is how I see it. This is how the listeners will see this. What will you take back to Russia one day from Armenia?
If one day I will decide to go back,
Even for a visit. I mean, what is it that you could take back from here?
this crystal feeling, and it's exactly the answer on your question: is it good or bad? For me, it's extraordinary good. So this crystal feeling, it's really teach you how to be how to feel this truth in your life. You have to be absolutely honest with with yourself here, with everybody and with yourself, because you have no opportunity to lie. Just because everything is so
Just
open
because
here.
everybody's
Yeah,
watching.
because everybody knows. And it's, I think Russia really need it. Russian people really need it. And, this family feeling when you're sitting somewhere, I don't know, Saryan Cascade somewhere, and every 5-10 minutes,
You see someone,
yes, you see someone, it's really for me, it's my pleasure of the day, just sitting and say, okay, Barabdes, Vonces, that's all that I can say with these people, love.
All we need is love. There you go. Is there anything you would never forgive?
So
For whom, how?
serious.
Okay, so, never forgive.
Hmm.
She looks like a forgiving person. It's difficult for her.
Through yoga,
I'm trying to forgive many things for myself, and it's really
So you mean
different.
to forgive yourself?
Yes, to forgive
Okay.
myself, and it's a long way. When I will be in the center of this way, in the middle, I will let you know.
So
Okay.
she's starting from herself. That's a very good point.
Sometimes there's a saying, start from yourself and you'll never get to other people.
Yes, for sure.
You'll never have time to.
For sure.
Yeah. Talking about not having enough time, you mentioned you have a daughter.
Yeah.
How do you balance being a mother and a career? I mean, we know, but we'd like to know your story.
Okay. I'm totally. Yes.
Here we go.
Revealing the secrets.
I'm totally not balanced mom. So I've spent every free minute I'm trying to spend with my daughter. but I have not too much of these minutes, and I spend with her the whole night, and it's really lots of this body communication when she feels mom not far from her. I've spent really, so I start after delivery in 3 or 4 months I start works again. So, but I was breastfeeding till more than 1 year and a half. So
Wow, good.
For a long time.
The first attachment.
Yes, it was
Good.
it was tricky, but when I moved to Armenia, I still was breastfeeding. So all this moving period, I've got one person in my life. It's my babysitter, and she really helps me. She helps me a lot with my daughter. Then when I have no opportunity to spend really time with her, I understand that, okay, right now, in the moment, she's with the person who really
Who
loves.
you trust.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trust, and she's really, it's not about job and work, it's about my part of my family.
Yeah.
And it's really great protection for all my, this I'm bad mom problems.
Okay,
Because-
it's interesting because I have this very problem, and I also have this sense of guilt, and which sometimes just eats you from inside, and then you try to deal with it, and then you make yourself think that you do it all for your child, and then the other opinion from the side saying that, but the child needs a mom, and the child doesn't need blah 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 this and that. Okay, so how do you deal with this?
Child, I'm sure that Manyunya will grows up. She want to find not far from her happy and successful mom.
Yes.
Okay.
And if the person who will be not far from her will tell her each day, I spent the whole life to feeding you, to wash everything for you, to rise you up, and I didn't do my
this and
career,
didn't do
and
that.
I'm
Yeah.
not successful,
Yeah.
and looks how I'm look.
This
It's not
is-
about the
Yes.
happy of the person.
Yes.
Now that the same sense of guilt will get the child. So
Well, I mean, as a woman who has a career and a mother also, I've been doing this for the longest, by the way, more than you have. I have a 16-year-old.
Wow.
applause.
And you already get all benefits.
I've had all kinds of everything, but the most important thing at the end of the day, you just think about this child is growing up to understand that a woman, especially a female, should be very constructive in life. This is the most important thing. If you can pass on that everything, she will, as a person, if she is constructive, she will be constructive also as a mother. This is what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Raina, remember
my main
earlier-
point in my work and life balance programs is, okay, if you have no opportunity to go home earlier, if you have no opportunity to, you know that when you wake up and the child is still sleeping, when you come back already sleeping, so, okay, you have WhatsApp, you have Skype, just make the call. I'm trying to call to Masha at least 3 times a day just to say, okay, hey baby, hello.
I'm your
how are
mom.
you? Yes, I'm your mom. I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm so happy that you are happy right now, and I see that, and she see it, and she understand. And right now she is 1 year and 7 months, and she brought the phone to her babysitter and just show it again. Just let's
She
call
wants
to
to
mom,
say.
and she know how to. It's it's high technology thing, but it's
thanks to internet.
very thanks to internet, and it makes my life really more comfortable, and I
Of course.
really more calm with
Yeah.
this. Okay, I will call her, I will see her, and she will see me, and she will know that at my work I'm still thinking about her.
Nice
And
point.
it's women like us who have created the term quality time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there is something called quality time. You just have to kind of improvise.
Yes.
And speaking about successful women and women in business and stuff, and the way mom feels. Remember just earlier today, Irina and I were discussing some issues and philosophies in life.
Are we really doing this now?
Yes, we are doing it now. And so I'm just going to quote myself. Don't worry. So I was just saying that each child is his or her mom's reflection. So if you're
And fathers mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers and
well, first of all, a woman has a strong energy, and she has to be happy if she wants her child to be happy. There is a mentality here in Armenia which says, forget about me. Just I want you guys to be happy, my children, and stuff like this. This is something that I really would change personally.
You know, in the United States, they have a very nice expression. It doesn't care, good your mom or bad your mom, good your dad or bad. It doesn't matter what are you doing exactly. Maybe you are perfect and you do everything perfect. But anyway, in 20 years old, your child have some stuff and some ideas to go to psychologist.
Yeah.
That's all. Because something will happen for sure.
And since we're speaking about children and these issues, can you think of any happy childhood memory right now?
Childhood memory?
Yeah.
Oh. I've got many of them, you know? Okay. My brother, he's older than me, 8 years older than me. He was very interested in animals and birds and in our really extraordinary small apartments. Really, just, you know, like this room. And we 4 live there, and we've got dog, cat, 5 or 10 different types of birds. And yeah.
And a lion.
No, and the story about lion, you know, it's not about the childhood, but I've got one nice story about the lion.
Okay, it will go next.
Okay, and all my friends who knows me right now laughing because they know this story about the lion.
And by the way, you guys, sorry for interrupting, but for those of you watching us and listening, you can write comments right under our live broadcast. If you have questions to Sasha, we will read them right here on air. So,
okay,
keep going from the birds.
About the birds, and I forget the name of this bird in English.
Owl.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You had an owl?
Yes.
Oh my God.
The small one. So, my brother brought this small one, I think 2 or 3 weeks old, in their, you know, this milk basket, traditional Russian milk basket, and inside this basket was small owl, and it was sick. And zoo decided they don't want to have, it was some extraordinary bird, but it's so sick, they decided, okay, now thank you, we will not take him to take care about him. So we decided to do it by ourselves. And each day I've made fresh carrot juice, and the small owl
and fresh barbecue.
Fresh barbecue from the mouse for the owl in this small apartment in Moscow in winter. So, and I have to feed this small bird. How mom feed birds? Yes, from the mouth. So you have to put a little bit of this fresh juice in your mouth and try to give this sick bird an opportunity to drink something because he will survive. He survived. And he was sure that
was he or she? Okay.
And he decided that I'm his mom.
Oh.
So each day he comes here. So as far as you know, for Russian lady, I have nose, I have it on my face.
Okay, I have it.
I have it. Yeah, I have eyes, nose. So and this small owl goes to come to me, come exactly, but on legs, not fly, but come and goes up on my trousers and then comes to my breast and put his nose to my nose and made this, some sweet movie when many people do it with babies when you try to touch nose each other
with a now.
Yes, and it's so. And I got these photos, from my mom made these photos, and I still have this.
Does Manyunya know about this owl?
Not yet. She will for sure. I will tell her this story. And when I've been studying English at the beginning, maybe as far as you say, I'm not so successful in it, but this all sitting here in on my shoulder and so study English with me.
Okay, does it speak?
Not yet.
my last question about the owl.
So when everything goes better, zoo take it. So
they took
right
it
now,
back.
yes, they not back. My brother found it in the forest. In the forest.
Oh.
So in the forest and other birds trying to kill because he goes
because he was sick and
he was sick and he just trying to save his life.
What does your brother do now?
He's a lawyer.
Her brother saved his karma, He saved the owl and now
yes,
they can...
yes.
I mean, I've never met anyone who has an owl, or
now
who had one.
Now you can brag about it.
Yeah. But when this all become older, in 4 o'clock in the morning, he made this because they all
alarm clock.
Main period of their life is night. And he was hungry. He's hungry 4 o'clock in the morning. So
Carrot juice.
Okay, you had all these pets, and there are a lot of people who are scared of different animals. Do you have phobias in general?
I mean, the lady has an owl. What kind of question are you asking her?
But she can be afraid of elevators, for instance.
Okay,
right?
I'll tell you this story. I'm trying to tell.
Oh, the lion story.
I feel the lion coming.
Yes, lion story. It was my one of my road safety programs event in Sochi, Black Sea, Sochi. Autumn. No one, only participants of this event. Not too much, the whole hotel, huge hotel, maybe about 50 people, not more. So nobody no one. And, I've been walking on the sea coast and it was quiet and I just feel, I heard something, some special sound and I see that line, small one line, this line is for photo, with, make this photo with line, he is so cute, this entertainment in Russian Black Sea. So the small lion, and he been running on me. And I'm stopped, and I really, what can I do? And somewhere, far away, some guy just screaming, hey,
be careful.
Where are you going? Come back. The name of the lion, come back. Where are you going?
And he was yelling, be careful, he's hungry.
Something like that. No, he just, he's screaming, come back. And not Russian guy. And, come back, kuda. Okay, and I saw this lion. And I stopped. And I have some necklace.
And I had carrot juice that
I was going to say it. You took the words out of my mouth. So
and she decided to feed this lion with a carrot juice in her mouth.
The exact way she started with the owl.
No, I have some bright necklace. And for sure, this lion, he was not going to bite me. But this necklace and some my extra fast moving, I just moved really, really fast. And he bite me. I'm sorry, it's online, but he bite my ass.
Oh.
So he did it.
Yeah.
This guy knows
So after
what
this,
to do.
all guys who works in road safety know that I have the list where I have these words, during the conference, blah, 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 blah. She's been bitten by a lion.
Wow.
and all this story. So when somebody trying to explain who I am, so maybe you remember Sasha. Sasha? Who's Sasha? The person who been bitten
The
by
lion
lion.
lady.
Yeah, this lion lady.
The butt and the lion story.
Yes. So it was this story.
And then after that, you tamed him?
Oh, I got my parrot juice.
After everything that was between you, he had to marry you.
He had to.
I mean, are you reading stories out of the book that you were mentioning, or are these real stories that have happened to you?
It's absolutely.
It's like she's reciting, the story from that book that you read.
No. For sure. And all my friends know this. And they know the end of the story because it was really quite...
Yeah, what happened after?
After this, so I'm going to the hospital.
So
and
after
say,
you
okay,
lost
I'm
your
sorry,
butt
but
and-
during the story, I use exactly the word S.
Did it grow?
What an imagination! What's going on here?
Did it grow back?
to
I
the
mean,
hospital and
it's a
say,
very
okay.
important part. You cannot live without it.
Okay, I just came to the doctor and said, okay, I have this problem and I have exactly bite and blood, and they tell me that, to be honest, they have to kill this lion because they have to control if it's sick or not. Because if you know this sort of
The only way
sickness-
they would know is to kill it?
Yes, only way to understand this sort of бешенство.
Yeah.
I don't know how to express it in English, but this sort of sickness for dogs or any
rabies,
other,
okay.
yes, or any other type of animals, if they have this sort of ill, they will die in 3 days after bite.
Curiosity, yeah?
No. It's called rabies.
Rabies.
It should be something like that.
Rabies?
No. Well,
So,
Almost.
and this
And
guy
so-
who was owner of this line, he showed me all the papers and, okay, come on, he's really good lion, and he was so small, so old.
From a good family.
Nice, yeah, from a
So
good family.
the-
I know his father, his mother. Just as kill. And I said, okay, John, I'm going to go home now to Moscow. If in 3 days your lion will die, I will come back because that's if it happens, I have to die in two weeks, something like this. So no any other, so no points to survive. So
where was this?
I'm
Sochi?
sorry,
Sochi,
girls.
yeah.
I understand that you enjoyed this butt and the lion-ass conversation, but we need to go on a little small break. Another 10 minutes with Homesick at Home. Stay tuned, and we can't wait to hear the end of the story. And yes, we are back, and we're kind of, shocked after this whole story of the lion sleeps tonight.
he sleeps, I hope, right now. He's an old lion.
Do you have his picture?
A picture of lion.
Yeah.
Yes, I will put it on my Facebook page. I will ask my
Yes.
mom to find this picture.
And then
because at the beginning, maybe 3 or 4 days before the situation, I made this photo with this lion. So I've been the client of this
Selfie.
Well, it was not selfie, but I've got this.
A lion who stole my heart.
But
No.
okay.
Okay.
He's the first one in my life, and I hope that the last.
And you don't forget the first time.
Never, ever.
What's going on with you?
Okay, guys, this is Homesick at Home, our English-speaking show. We had real fun tonight at our studio. I hope we had another at least half hour to chat with this wonderful young lady, business woman, mother, and much more. But we have only 6 minutes to go, and many questions that we didn't have time to ask you, but we have time for at least one or two. So, what do you think about the lifestyle in Armenia? Do you think there is a healthy lifestyle here?
Okay, healthy lifestyle in Armenia.
Sports.
Okay, yes, and I'm happy that you have this
Smoking.
smoking. I'm not happy that you have so many smoking people. But for example, you have wonderful club, triathlon, and this marathon things which are really become more and more popular in Armenia, and I'm happy that I know the guys who doing these programs. I know that many people starts running, and many people starts interesting in healthy food. They start in the beginning. They trying to get this point. So many people overweight. You know it.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is healthy food?
Healthy food?
Do you eat meat, by the way?
Yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
I'm not vegetarian, and I think that balance is the most important point in the healthy food program of the family. But each day you have to organize your feeding process, and you have to think, and you have to listen yourself. This very important thing, because one day it's very healthy to eat meat, and another day it's very healthy to eat more vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And only your body and only your own feeling can really...
Your inner voice.
Oh, it's not voice. It's something.
The inner hungry voice.
It's the
The
stomach.
inner hungry voice.
Inner hungry voice. But your inner hungry voice can tell you, okay, let's go and eat some burger. Or let's go and kebab, khorovats, and then some huts and paneer and all these things. But it's, you have to, every day you have to think about combination. If you are eating more meat, trying to add some more vegetables. If you are eating more huts, trying to optimize meat. Okay, so be balanced in it. And Coca-Cola and some type of starters very popular in Armenia. I think everybody starts understand that. Okay, we are already
Understand, Achber.
Yeah.
Lovely, Achber.
we are still thinking that we will. Okay, when person starts to think about healthy lifestyle, well, when he
From
is
here.
Oh, okay. When the idea comes, when we understand that, okay, I'm already survived.
It's
I have
enough.
enough food to feed myself, my family, and now I start to thinking about quality of my life. And healthy lifestyle, it's it's a little bit luxury premium, this sort of thinking, when you have to think about quality of your lifestyle. And when you have this click, it works. So the quality rise up because your body feel another feelings, another, your body your feet become another, your your skin, yes. So your eyes, the color of your eyes, the color of your skin, the color of the smells, yes, your personal smell become different, and slowly it really helps to feel yourself in another way. And
some people
mindset change.
Even sometimes mix a healthy style with the dieting or things like this, but it's more of a way of thinking, right? Is this what we're trying to say here?
Diet, it's the way of life, or it's bad story.
Yeah, most of the time.
Most of the time it's a bad story, because we're trying
Especially on Mondays.
each Monday, especially each Monday.
Sasha, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We really enjoyed it. We had
Yes.
fun. Hope
Me
you did too. Unfortunately, we're out of time. But if you have more stories to tell, feel free. Please, we can chat with each other even offline, and even organize another show especially for you.
And for those who still want to know what happened at the end, you can
check out like in this YouTube movie. Watch till the end. The lion ate.
Yes.
Okay.
It's speech,
Thank you so much. If you guys want to learn more about the Green Team, healthy lifestyle, and how to survive a businesswoman in Armenia, watch our episodes tomorrow. We'll post it on our Facebook page and also on our website. This was Homesick at Home. Stay safe. Have a great Friday night, an amazing weekend. With you on air was Rina D.
And my Ina.
Thank you. And of course our guest, Sasha Galitskaya.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.